Let's see where this one goes.
We are
Liquid
into it.
versus MIBR. You can see those strafe votes users down below. Everyone's leaning the side of Liquid, 70+%. Don't blame them. It's a fast B play for this T side, but Taco, great start. Gonna catch Naf falling through the air. First on a quick flank. Do they realize Nitro? I think he heard some footsteps.
Yeah. Made a bit of noise just now.
Ooh.
Almost forgotten about there. They're actually doing a great job of holding off these very important choke points. The only thing they've got going right now is this cat presence, but they're in no man's land. They got to push up, and they take the fight. Taco wins.
Yeah, and now Nitro has to shut this one down. He has to be the failsafe for the bomb later in the round, but it's only two versus 5 right now. And Fur's going to find this shot. Zeus with 2 as well on that retake.
That was so difficult. I mean, every single choke point, if one of those got shut down, then suddenly the T's can take over a very important after-plant position. If they shut down B apps, then that's a late game setup, even if everyone else dies. So it's very important that everyone got their kills. Zeus even contributing with a clean USP shot. So great hold overall, doing a good job at B. This was actually a pain point for MIBR, and they had some good calls versus the Renegades to try to make up for it, overstacking B, helping out because Zeus and Taco are both having a little bit of trouble. We'll see now if if it's Liquid to continue with that, to follow towards B over and over again, or if MIBR stack or whatever the adjustment will be, because they were okay, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, they were very responsive.
That's a great start for Liquid. So many scouts. AK on Twist as well. It's hard to tell who won the previous round by looking at these pies.
Yeah.
Liquid already with a man advantage as well off the bat, so moving towards connector is a Liege, and that smoke has a gap. Twist has found the kill instead. Liege not needed, and Twist gonna go back towards B. They are already up on catwalk with that bomb in the apartment, so if they find this kill, the B site is open for business. Nitro not wanting to overstep there, getting tagged down. Twist just on a tear. And yeah, shotgun in sandwich, not going to be great.
Yeah, no, that's like the position you go to. You're scared if you lose connector. Yeah. If someone comes to the top of the stairs, maybe you take him down. But if someone goes palace, someone goes A-ramp, you got shotgun. I mean, yeah, you can only do so much. So chants are in full effect. People do want MIBR to win here today. We've got a very dedicated cheering section for them. But it's never a dull moment when you're facing Liquid. You're never safe, and we just saw why. They looked like they had both the weapon advantage and like the skill advantage in that last round, even though they had lost a pistol. Go up now. Lots of deagles on the board here for MIBR. Standard setup across the board. It's kind of like 2-on-2 for kind of crack spotting, connector, Naf holding for a push. Bit of a stalemate. No reason for anybody to do much more than they're doing right now, at least for this beginning portion of the round. Finally, a little bit of connector presence. Like they don't overstack going down towards mid, keeping someone in the back, keeping someone underpass as well. It looks a little bit more unsafe for the single person going into connector, but they have backup. And now connector's been forfeited. Smoke will dissipate soon.
Ooh. MIBR not waiting for anyone though. They will jump the gun down towards ramp. They find a bit of damage, send Naf packing, but it's still going to be that A play. Now Liquid at least are aware of the close ramp position, but Fur, great shot to a Liege. Twist going to find a response at least with this AK taking down Fallen. It's a 4-on-4 with plenty of time for Liquid, but they're still going to commit towards his A site. They've got that lurk up in middle. Stewie from the catwalk catches Lucas. Twist with another follow-up, and he is just tearing through MIBR right now. Eventually killed by Taco, but I don't imagine we'll have too much more come out from this deagle. It's a 2-1 for Liquid. They'll keep 3 alive.
Hey, it was pretty fierce both ways. There were some good shots from both sides, but yeah, like Twist from the Palace, man, that was nutty, dude. And now we've got down to 2K for MIBR. They might upgrade some pistols if they so feel, but at this point, it's just an econ game. I saw the CTs try to rearrange themselves within the site. The Molotov on the top of balcony was so clutch to get Lucas off onto the site, put Fur in a bad position because he was relying on him to cover that specific spot. And now it's going to be just USPs. Time to get a little creative here on the CT side. The USPs will be pushing up in through Palace. Nitro just after switching. Looks like he steadies his aim just fine, although he gets dinked and he cleans up. 3 more CTs to go.
Ooh, they are so close. How does he get that third kill on just 2 points of health? He knows there's more coming, runs out of ammo, and that will spell the end, rather. It's an AK picked up, but they are trapped up inside of this palace. You can see Stewie is roaming around the A site right now to cut off their retreat. Just waiting, because that bomb's already going towards B. It will be alone. Liquid know both players are up in the palace. Twist, whether he's in or he's out, he's killing everyone. Stewie's going to finish it off, and Liquid 3-1 start. Rifles up for MIBR soon, and we get to see what they're made of.
And there's been very little patience. It's been short rounds. It's been fast. It's been explosive, and pretty fun. Now, Fallen has enough for an op. He can buy one. He has no armor. It's glass cannon at the moment, and there was one down for Nitro. Knowing that they might buy here, Nitro could go ahead and get something like an SMG to punish the fact that they don't have head armor and just make a lot more money, but they don't know for sure. You might take a look at this buy and see what the deal is. Good damage dealt to Fallen, but he had the op, so he should have been able to connect as well. Stewie to make his way down mid. Find some business in the palace. Stewie just barely missing Zeus. Yeah, Zeus actually drops an opportunity, and Stewie gets a kill.
That's big. Gets connector as well. He can just put pressure on the jungle right now. He's going through the smoke. Of course he is. Stewie's behind enemy lines. Now, Zeus has got to be aware of this possibility, surely, but getting through the murder hole, well, it's called that for a reason. Stewie with a second, and now Liquid, they are all over this map, splitting out through the A site, knowing MIBR's attention is diverted, and Stewie is waiting for the wraparound, killing Fallen in the spawn, and he's even going into B as well. Will eventually be finished off, but it won't matter. 3-1, now made 4 as Liquid get that bomb down and almost guarantee this round.
Considering the time of the round, you had the top connector smoke, so even if Zeus had really good information on what happened, it's hard to judge him for going through the murder hole when he did.
Yeah.
It looks kind of foolish when we look at it as Stewie's just waiting for him, but Stewie beat the timing. He came through so early, and he knew that someone was going to try to rotate in after knowing jungle and window were totally clear. So it's really tough, and that's going to be the other problem. They play with that much confidence, and they feel like they know they're going to win rounds. They're going to make these aggressive moves that even if you're prepared, they're going to be one step ahead of you. There was a way to punish him there, but they had no one in a position to do it.
Look at this cutoff as well. I don't know if Taco will even get away with a gun. Naf is running on in. That's Nitro, rather, sorry. He's getting flanked. Will just get away. Shot in the back, but keeping that M4 for another round at least. But not like they can buy up around it. It's going to still be an eco for MIBR. Liquid are going to be off to a 5-1 start before things have even begun. There's a gap in that smoke.
It's on purpose.
Connector. Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if that was thrown by the T side.
It's on purpose. That's a great gimmick smoke. I mean, they can see that. It's going to be hard. I guess, it's a gimmick because if it gets studied in the demo, you can't use that ever again. In fact, you can get shot for using it, but you can use it to even throw fakes, really nuanced fakes if you get a team accustomed to how you play. So that's a cool thing to have in your back pocket. That smoke lands a little bit too shallow. Line of sight here for Elige, and a good Molotov in the connector. He's going to be forced out of position. But again, it is just pistols. Taco's got an M4 at the very least. Smoke up into window, and mid-control is all Team Liquids.
Leaving no boxes unchecked, double nade to window just to make sure. It's Taco getting boosted, just lands a shot after he gets on the head of his teammate.
What rank?
I don't get it.
Getting boosted.
Oh. Well. Major winner.
That's true, whatever rank that is. Oh, okay.
I think there's a screenshot of Fallen playing matchmaking, and someone wrote in chat, and Fallen's 5 stacking, and they're like, what rank? And then Fallen wrote, major winner.
Major winner, yeah. That's a pretty good rank. Beat the game. I feel like if you win a major, you got to have like the beat the game status, you know.
Ooh, hello. First going to take down Stewie. Things are getting interesting despite the low HP. That wrap will shut down further. Elige up on the catwalk. Team Liquid, they are on all parts of the map. MIBR can never turn their back to any angles. Elige even going to finish off that kill. Taco getting damage off, but not the frag.
You know what? It's 1v3. Zeus is here on a big flank. He's up the A ramp. He spots one. Don't even take that shot, dude. You got one more target to look for. But is he going to clear under bound?
No!
It looks like not. Unfortunately, there's a small chance, and a smile on his face as well as Liquid's having fun with it, and that's a good way to be, obviously. So give it his best shot. I mean, that's kind of what you want to do. It's actually, there's a small chance there.
Yeah, I mean, who checks under Balk there anyway?
I know. If he did, that would have been sketchy, so can you blame him?
Well, 5-1 up for Liquid. On fire they are. This has been a fantastic start. Again, remembering, MIBR won the pistol, so very, very good scoreline for Liquid. I feel like we've seen no conversions today. I can't think of any conversions.
I know. I mean, that's just the CS getting cleaner and cleaner.
Yeah. Or messier and messier.
Depends how you look at it, for sure, yeah. Name of the game.
Fast A play here for Liquid. Through the smoke they go. Lucas ready for it. 2 kills on the receiving end. That smoke blooming late, and Fur's going to push out through the bench. He finds a 1-for-1, keeping that advantage in MIBR's hand. Elige trying to get these players off of the stairwell with that Molotov, and the bomb will be able to go down as well. MIBR unable to stop it for the time being, but retake potential all-time high, especially with kills like that. Taco finding Elige through the smoke. It's Naf on a long wraparound. Now the bomb is planted for him, but MIBR surely at some point they realize this is going to come through.
Yeah, I know. They're really giving a lot of respect here. Naf knows he has to huff it, and he gets into a position to get a kill. It's 1v2.
They're not on the bomb.
Oh, there's a target up front. Fallen kind of knew what his next play would be, heard that step, and they can go ahead and defuse now and collect all the best guns on the floor. And hopefully find the bomb and, lock it in.
Woo. Was a little scary for a sec, but comes through. Double up saved as well for MIBR, so all the money to play with moving forward. Having said, goes both ways. Liquid were on that 5-round winning streak prior to this.
Oh, it's like the best day of Zeus's life. Everyone else is like melancholy right now. But yeah, it is good to be at least a little jovial, enjoy the experience.
Yeah. Can't be all doom and gloom.
Absolutely not.
Coach knows that more than anyone.
All right, so what are we going for? It's always safest. Start out with mid-control if you don't know what the plan is for the other team. It's mid-control, and the beginning is very T-sided, and there's risks that you can run as a CT to go and try to deny control. Shot missed from Fallen. Maybe a small opportunity, but maybe one of the most important ones. And Fur knows exactly how Stewie's going to play that. Pops him through the smoke, and that alerts Taco as well. Good spray in. Oh, nice readjustment on the last bullet. And he'll have support. Zeus drops an op shot, but picks up the second one, no problem. And Fur's now here, ready to go. CT swarming the site.
Too many men on that B site for Team Liquid to deal with. They couldn't even get through the apartments. And I mean, what a shot from Taco as well, falling off the top of that truck.
That was cool. I mean, as soon as Fallen drops a shot, but they get the info on the fact that Stewie's moved up Cat, and then Fur takes him down. Taco just immediately sprays. That's just a good understanding of what's about to happen, and he calls it out perfectly.
Really good read from the likes of MIBR. Triple stacked on that B site, and 3 rounds to their name now as this double AWP remains in their hands. Liquid, they've gone for the AWP on Nitro at least. Didn't have that in the previous round. We're looking to just keep it fast and furious. Maybe we'll see a change of pace, but not at least to start things off. Mid is going to be theirs immediately. Zeus is posted up on that smoke, but we'll just concede middle, knowing that Liquid like to do their double nades.
So once you go outside of the murder hole, you're going to rotate, right? So this is really dangerous for your connector player who might have to go back to jungle. They also don't know if someone's boosting windows. They're lacking a lot of information right now, and Liquid are at mid. So this is going to get very there's going to be a lot of paranoia on the CT side if they don't figure out, if they don't have window information. Fallen here is probably going to swap between a couple of angles, and it doesn't look like Liquid are going to test that just yet. So it might be okay for them. And I think Taco's switching places with Zeus, keep these ops spread out. And Taco finally goes and gets that information. CPL has been taken, and this could be maybe the first pressure point of the round. Because he's certainly going to want to check, and the CPL player wants this duel. Stewie doesn't move a muscle.
Wow.
Doesn't start shooting, nothing.
The setup's good for MIBR though. 4 players on this A site is Liquid try and come through the ramp room.
They have every incentive for Elige to just be patient, wait for a rotate, wait for someone to peek this, and there's that kill. So
nice.
They can activate at the moment. Stewie knows also that his crossfire's been shut down.
Didn't expect the second player, though. Already taking down 1 close ramp. Lucas is going to keep this alive. Can he get any more? Out of ammo. Got to switch in the smoke. Pistols out. He'll get shot in the back. Picked up an AWP and all that madness. Not the gun you want up close. Zeus has got his. There's still another man around this corner. Elige hasn't moved a muscle. Zeus going to have to back off. Those footsteps going to get heard, and the bomb planted. In the meantime, Elige trying to pounce, but only getting a tag off. At what point do you consider just giving this up? But he'll commit to it and pay the price. Zeus finding that kill. And look how hungry Team Liquid are to take down this final player. They want the AWP out of the hands of MIBR, and they will get it. Naf finding that shot and can even pick it up and give it over to Nitro.
Yeah.
But doesn't. Sticks with the AK.
It's a textbook round. It's really tough. I mean, if you get squeezed like that, someone's taking mid-control, they could threaten window. You can have Taco who can try to challenge CPL, but that's kind of a pure duel you don't really want to do as a CT. Instead, pushing for information is like the most natural thing, but that can be obvious at times too, so that's maybe why they fell into that setup, but it felt like they didn't know exactly what they wanted to do with the op early on, and Zeus going from window to B-app, so it was kind of like an adaptation just to keep the ops apart, but that's what Liquid exploited almost. almost. So we'll see what they do again. It was that's a totally sustainable strategy to try again, to get CPL, see what happens at window, and feel the CTs out, make them really uncomfortable and feel like they need to push.
Yeah, Liquid back into another rifle round. Ooh, Elige playing with fire here. 2 players on the other side of that smoke. Little does he know it. Nate goes out from the right side. Now let's see if that baits him in, because there's another player on the left. As I say that, MIBR back out. They give away the connector. They've still got a smoke down, but luckily timed, because that Molotov would have been a real problem if they committed to that position. Liquid all over mid right now. 4 players here.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
There's a severe lack of cat presence for MIBR. I feel like they maybe don't feel like they have the firepower to do that right now. And with the amount of mid presence, you kind of want someone to try to defend there. At least poke it. Fur is going to be here in window. If he was boosted up, that would be a nice spot for him to stay. Could switch between window and CPL.
Ooh, that's close, but not quite. Fur's going to get 2 in the meantime. Oh, spraying down from above. Ready for Stewie to fall in from the ladder room. Naf does finally get that entry that he was trying to get 30 seconds ago, but it's all too little too late. 1 on 4. Got to find the ace to win this round, and they're just going to double peek him. MIBR shutting it down. 4 on this CT side. So that early lead from Liquid was looking a little bit worrying, but MIBR have at least made things close. In fact, they brought Liquid down to very low money indeed. It's going to be their last buy here, and even then it's going to have cracks.
Oh, look at that. The timing was perfect. And he combined with Lucas, so they took matters in their own hands. First of all, they didn't give up connector. You know, letting someone up the steps makes it a whole different round. So instead, they tried to peek him before they get into connector. They have Lucas play aggressively, and they're in this stance that's so reliant on timing. The guys outside of connector at the top and the guy in window have to join in for like 1 or 2 opportunities to like peek and try to get the kills. And if they don't, you can lose the round. But it's good that they were brave enough to attempt it. Wow, that's one hell of a nade. Bounced right off the sill into the stomach of Fallen, and he's going to back off a little bit.
Ooh, that's close. Fur almost getting a second there. Going to throw a Molotov at his feet, keep Elige back. That's great, because it's an untradeable man advantage. He has to use all of his utility, but he's buying so much time and keeping himself in this round as well. Liquid will be pushed up to the top connector, and Fur, I think he's just gotten out. Yeah, he crawled back through that smoke towards Catwalk, so now we could even see an adjustment of Taco. He could leave this B bomb site because 2 players committed towards it, and Liquid walking in through the connector onto A. Right now, MIBR stacked on the wrong site, but it's not a worry. They can play for retake.
Jesus.
Great shot from Stewie. Doesn't expect the repeat though. Lucas there, ready to trade. Murder hole, Taco getting caught, and Elige keeping it in a 3-on-3. This bomb yet to go down, but it should be getting punched in right now. Twist even taking down Fur up on Catwalk, and that will facilitate the bomb plant.
Some unbelievably long-range taps with the AKs. I mean, yeah, your accuracy is so low at that distance, but they're just pinpoint precise. And now Lucas will have a chance. Could have made it a 1v2 there, or excuse me, a 2v2. But Zeus is nowhere to be found, just here to save, which might have been the smart decision to start things off. But yeah, the one adjustment, I guess, is when Elige lost Lucas, or sorry, when Elige lost Fur in the window, or in CPL, and he realized he cleared it all out, and he was like, that was my main threat last round. So now I have free roam over window again. Another player gets punished for going through murder hole late. It's Taco with the op. I think they need to be able to either commit to that full passive setup where they sit in CT and wait for someone to cross, because if Elige is in window, he's not going to be useful to A players unless he does end up going there for the post plant, and use Taco as somebody rotates to CT to try to retake. Or they stay there for the whole round, they try to maintain control of ladder room, or they keep someone like Fur in the corner of window and just kind of maintain that presence. I feel like that's the duel they want.
God, you know things are going rough when the T's are having a better chance in window than the CTs. It certainly feels that way. Had no AWP picks from the window. Fast A take for Liquid. Twist is going to run right out. Absolutely no fear. One man on the site to deal with. He's hiding in the corner. Lucas is going to get caught. This is a quick way to deal with the pistols for Liquid. No slow round, no execute, just storm a bomb site. Fallen walking through the smoke to his death. Bomb plant coming in, and this should just be it. I don't know how much stake MIBR are even going to have in this round. That 1 AK is really the only chance, and while it's found one on the flank, it's given away his position. Stewie's just going to peek down and just rain down death from above. So 3 kills from him, and Liquid 8 rounds.
Yeah, he's the warden in the watchtower, top of the stairs. No problem for him. And it gets to a point where it's hard to say, you know, are Liquid thinking that hard about what they do next? Here, they just call an A exec. Could they just do it because they wanted to go A? They think they have a 50-50 no matter what. Or are they doing it because they just want to get rid of a fast round on ecos to fake that like change in tempo, but then go back to something like mid control? after that. And we'll see. They're kind of splitting up into a default once again. They know it is a buy, of course. Stewie's going to lead the charge up into the apps, though. He's going pretty quick. There's 3 players here. Bomb's changing directions. Might have an interesting strategy to look at if this pans out how it seems like it's going to.
Ooh, Naf. Opening kill on the Palace as well. That may turn things around because it might be all.
I haven't spotted.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a head. Fur gonna find the kill. Does spot Liege as well, but the nades are in. That's actually a smoke both ways. Nade to follow up, but barely touches him. Taco gonna regress from Catwalk, finds perfect timing to Nitro, so man advantage taken back. Stewie gonna try and capitalize in the apartments. A missed shot from Zeus, that is fatal. Stewie's gonna get that kill, and now Liquid, they've got entries on A, entries on B, entries on mid. They can go anywhere they want.
Might know Taco crossed as the Cat player. Looks like he's taking his attention away from Cat now, not even worrying about it, as we can see on his screen. And he's gonna try to hunt down Taco. Obviously the most popular spot to fall back to. Empty pillar, and there it is, the side of him. Oh, Taco. Not aware of how much he was exposed, I suppose.
Yeah. Or how deep he got.
Yeah.
Stewie was just like teetering on the edge of the balcony, trying to really maximize the angle he got inside of the site. And as a result, look at that bomb rotating back through the apartments, 30 seconds for it to do so. And MIBR, again, another situation where they're too far away. Stop that bomb plant. Will be a retake attempt coming through. Fur up on the catwalk. Liquid already bunkering down into some post plants. We've even got NAF as that safety insurance coming up through the Palace. Very late, but might not even be needed.
Better late than never.
Yeah.
Let's see. First officially crossing the enemy lines, and Stewie's got the angle on him. Lucas gets destroyed in the market before the retake even begins. Liquid 9-4 in the first half, and it is bargain basics, value village buy here for MIBR. They're not going to force it up. They have enough money for next round. But yeah, this is obviously the key play. I mean, he literally just hunted down Taco, and we have X-ray on, but he just had figured out exactly the 1 or 2 angles he'd been in, and didn't even bother moving his crosshair anywhere else. And it wasn't worried at all. Had that, he just kind of understood exactly what he was trying to do.
Knew he was definitely a solo B player as well in a 3-on-3, right? So
right.
Plenty of info for that. Fast underpass play getting spotted. He's going to have to back out. Naf, he takes Zeus down through a smoke. Doesn't get much worse than that. First been spotted and cleaned up as well. Another fast round for Liquid where they just deal with the pistols. Not committing just yet, but nice shot from Fallen. It's an AK dropped, but irretrievable for the time being because Nitro watches over that from the top of mid.
It looks like B is wide open for business. Bomb will mosey its way over and then probably jump out.
Oh.
Nitro tried to take care of top mid, but there's been some pretty fantastic 1-digs this round. To kind of help them move things along, and we officially have a retake. Taco from up top, and 2 more kind of more standard retake positions.
Oh, no.
Man, that's a gun barrel sticking out, but will it do anything? Oh, yeah, will. Damn, Taco.
So ready for that reposition. Stewie even got aggressive and he gets caught, but oh no, Naf lining them up. 2 for 1, it's a meal deal. Taco's alone, 1-on-1, and he doesn't know where this last player is. Tucked in on the bench corner, hard angle to clear, and Twister's gonna find it. Who would check that?
Entering out of B apps has to be the most stressful entry on the planet.
Especially when you know, like, the first person in always has to drop window and just take that death.
Yeah, that's basically it. And it's, you know, falling out, you've still got to pick. Back of his mind, Taco's like 20% fence, 20% like under window, 20% get right, you know, and he has to decide what's he going to skip because that's a complete crossfire as you fall out. I actually think the B apps could be reworked a little bit to make it more of a smooth process for entering. Not so much that it'd be super T-sided, but it feels a bit clunky right now.
Yeah. Like the angles that your head can get seen, but you can't spot anything.
That's exactly
really
right, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a fast entry. Right through a smoke, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's minding his business, jumping over the bench. And Stewie showing him how it's done. Yeah.
Stewie is lights out right now. Stewie is just turned up, and Liquid are storming the board. Wide swing from Lucas, but not going to find anything from it. Naf takes him down, and Fur 1-on-3 to try and finish off this half, try and salvage a 5th round. Flash is good, but the bomb plant is better. And nice shot from Fur, but surely no more.
Could be a good nade.
Ooh.
Does something. Okay, the flank from Twist. And that's a wrap. A really solid half from Liquid, as we maybe expected. To continue their dominance today. kills looking okay, you know, across the board for a lot of people, but in general, just full control.
Yeah.
Almost FPL mode.
We're going to throw it to a break. We'll be right back with that second half between Liquid and MIBR in just a sec.
Are you guys ready? Are you ready to watch some Counter-Strike?
Welcome back. Second half between MIBR and Liquid. Liquid dominating that T side, some really fast-paced rounds, absolutely no holds barred, and now moving over to the CT side where MIBR are going to be able to set the pace.
Yeah, MIBR can set the pace. That's interesting. You know what?
You would imagine.
You would imagine,
yeah,
right?
Maybe
yeah.
not.
I'm just thinking about all the aggressive options on Mirage for CTs and how many of those are going to get used in this half. We'll definitely see. It'll be cool to contrast, you know, the way that MIBR played versus Cloud9,
yeah.
or sorry, Cloud9 versus Liquid, and how Liquid will play their CT side when it's like MIBR want to go mid control. We know they will, and maybe they keep it even more simple than that, do just straight up A takes. But either way, there's gonna be a lot of pushes.
Yeah. Well, it depends how long the half even is. I mean, Liquid only 5 rounds away from picking up a victory before MIBR even get into things, but let's see if that's allowed. Again, the question mark of pistols and conversions comes up to mind as MIBR did get that opening CT side pistol and then got forced on by Liquid. So will we have a repeat there? Or Liquid even concede the pistol? That's another question. We'll see. MIBR heavy towards the Palace. Interesting setup. And Zeus throwing in utility from spawn. I guess it's a CT smoke?
I don't think
Not seen that
CT, you know. Ooh, one clean shot. Lots of information gained. Twist. I know he's happy on this angle. There's a single kill and a teammate to help. 2 go down from Naf. And again, from this watchtower, it's actually Twist to help them out. So that's a tag team duo.
Yeah, slaughtered on the A side. It was actually a jungle cross smoke, but didn't really make much difference. No fear from Liquid to push through those and even take the fight on top stairs as well.
Yeah, that is kind of an issue with that smoke because you know you can get in through the smoke and there's no way they could have come around through mid. They can only come out Palace, A ramp. I mean, ultimately, you're going to be safe walking through it, if you're close enough, of course.
I feel like if you have one smoke, surely you want to smoke stairs if you're bursting 4 out of Palace.
Yeah.
I guess jungle covers both connector and windows.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, it's a really tough one. And on pistol rounds, you're always like, I just don't want to buy, I want to buy armor.
Yeah.
You know, like everyone's thinking that. But
Zeus taking
I really do feel like there should be less armor buys just because of the percentage of rounds that end just to headshots. It's like you can get head armor, and people in professional play are hitting an insane percentage of USB headshots or Glock headshots or whatever.
Ooh. Bit of a slaughter in middle for Liquid. I feel like, you know, you don't get shot in the body with USP as much, but if I'm going up against a Glock, I want body armor.
Yeah,
every time.
There's some irony to that, like the armor is better versus CTs or like 4 USPs, but then it's like less useful.
Yeah.
So, eco cleanup, 4-2. Time to warm up.
Yeah.
The body dig. And all eyes on Fallen. Can he douse this logo?
No.
No. That's a question answered. And there it is, 13. Critical territory here for MIBR. Every round's going to feel like 2 at this point.
You're having to give away another round with pistols, giving away 14. Certainly not what you want, but not like you've got any other options, so MIBR have to take the hit. Fast B play, baby. Switch it up. End this one quick. Get it over with.
Save up your stamina. Okay. 2-1-2. Long top mid. Molotov at both choke points. Opposite sides of the map. Stewie loves this. Jump, and he comes through with the spray. Relentless on the trigger.
Ooh. About as expected.
Yeah, just that played out just as we thought it would.
Yeah, no kills for MIBR in these last couple of rounds, and now what we've been waiting for, rifles coming through. Fallen won't be on that AWP.
Yeah, that's cool. Get a couple of SIGs. That's great to see. Definitely a better buy for MIBR than Liquid, so that's something. If I'm Liquid here, you know, double push halls, slow push BFs, jump underpass, all these kinds of gimmicky strats. That's where Fallen like ignores that he missed that smoke. I wouldn't tell anybody about this one.
Wow, already throwing him under the bus.
Liquid throwing insane smokes into spawn. I don't know what's going on.
Fast B play though, and Naf is ready for it. The FAMAS spray down, not one you see every day, but 3 kills come through, and before the round's even started, it's over.
Came down to the smoke, didn't it?
Yeah, that would have made all the difference. If window was covered.
A game changer.
Yeah, Naf never would have got those 3 kills.
Yeah. So at least there's that. Okay.
Yeah.
Potentially moving into the last round of the half. It's been a quick game. It's been fast. It's been fast.
I thought the second half would at least be a little bit tighter.
Yeah.
Not tight, but like I thought MIBR would maybe start things.
Oh, Leash busting out the auto sniper.
Yeah, baby.
Is a rare sight. What can he do with it though?
Yeah, MIBR don't want to touch mid anyway. They know what could be in the wings here for Liquid. Stewie, nice try, but Zeus is going to get the better of him. Great shot from Zeus as well. Just swings in with the AK. Leech. Oh, good night.
I was going to say, man, it feels like you buy the auto sniper, you die in the most embarrassing ways. And it feels terrible.
One dig.
Okay.
Oh, they're shuffling around. Liquid just don't care. They're going to get boosted on. Oh, no. The murder hole. The spray down. Nitro finds the kill, though. Oh, Zeus is just following up. Second kill.
Oh, okay.
What is going on?
All right, it's
this is a
definitely
mess.
getting fun.
This is a mess.
There's a lot of chat in all talk right now.
Yeah, I'm glad we got this open.
Okay.
Oh, dear. Well, 15-5, MIBR, they stem the bleeding.
What's your favorite phrase? If you don't laugh, you will cry.
So I'm doing both right now. And they say men can't multitask.
Oh, man.
No more autos. Double AWP, though. Liquid still want those scopes. Ooh, yeah, don't push through that one, Stewie. That's a bit optimistic. Naf going to get aggressive, though. Does find Lucas. Oh, there's a second, and he takes it away. Zeus gone as well. MIBR is looking at the end of the road for them. 3 kills already found. Stewie sleeping at the wheel. First going to find that kill. And Ali just flashed into middle. Will get taken down. Liquid just want to end this game, but they might end their own lives. They are just getting so aggressive, and Fallen is picking up kill left, right, and center. One-on-one, in-game leader versus in-game leader. And it's going to be
in-game leader wins. Oh my God!
As expected.
Unbelievable.
And the AWPer.
Yeah.
Versus AWPer. Great round for Fallen, but I can't. You know, I mean, this is Liquid really just.
Yeah.
Pumping the gas.
No, we're all having fun here.
Yeah.
I love like when Stewie does something dumb or he gets frustrated and he has like these mafioso hand tendencies. The oy vey, you know.
Oh, this always sucks when you're 15-6 up and you have to take an eco. That being said, let's not count them out of this one. The Eagles have been dirty today. Twist won't find his in middle though. Stewie showing too much leg.
I think we'll call it a challenge round.
Ooh, cheeky.
Fire doesn't mix with smoke. Snap, no?
No.
Not yet. He will now. And it could be 5 alive clean here as everybody from Liquid gets melted. Evaporated? Probably.
Nice, yeah.
I can't really use melted with them.
Condensation on the window.
Yeah.
Now, MIBR, will they be able to prolong this game, or is the inevitable going to happen? Liquid with another buy round. It's Stewie on the AWP this time. He's really just been on fire today. So is Naf. 25 kills on Naf as well. That's snuck under the radar, rather.
Yeah, that's true. So Stewie's protocol's obviously on CT side, jump out window, go connector type of thing, but he's probably just gonna do whatever. We'll see what happens. Double push off Cat, it looks like. Support from the back, Elysian CPL. Twist on patrol. Man at CT spawn, and that's pretty much a good standoff. And it's just Nitro jump spotting for the B-Apps. But it'll have no opponents. For the man who was there to challenge, will now be walking underpass as he's known to do. And they expect him to do this. Potential total of 8 rounds. Who knows how many we have left.
Ooh, nice catch though. Elige falling back out of that ladder room. We'll be able to get fur.
Such a good spot to be on that bricks. You can have a crack spot to the front of connector. You can get back into CPL. You can feign presence as 2 players. It's very, very versatile. And that's the early 5v4.
One of the 2 mid splits taken through, so MIBR are going to have to rely on the players pushing out through the palace. Zeus, great entry from him. Twist caught in the fire and flames will get a dink, but nothing more. And this is it. Nitro alone in a 1-on-4.
What do you say about that one? That was very clean executed.
Yeah,
I mean, they
great work.
They did it well. I'm saying we need to clip that. We need to clip those that have ad-libs for the mic, right?
Okay.
Can make this more like a Migos cast. And it's back to challenge round. I'm still buying a Deagle.
Every time.
Of course.
Maybe a bit of overinvestment. Can't hurt anyone. 15-8. MIBR. That's the thing, especially when you're up against 15, it's so hard to believe. We've got to wait till they at least get double digits. This could be one step closer. Fur taking down Stewie. This guy just wants to end the game. He's just getting aggressive in every single manner. Won't work out for him though. Twist. Oh, that's a good flashbang. He's going to get the kill as well. Irretrievable weapon, but still equalizing that manpower. 4-on-4. Elige could push through this smoke and try and catch Fur. He plays for the timing shot instead. Won't connect.
Scary spot here for Nitro. There's going to be some pressure applied to him. I mean, they've got tags on at least 1 player. They took 1 down on Cat as well. And it looks like they've encroached quite far. Nitro's going to drop a smoke, maybe call for some rotates in, doesn't want to challenge too early. Dying would make it hard to rotate, and here they now start to pour into the site, and there's a trade.
Yeah, great work. Gun is actually retrievable from Liquid, considering MIBR are still stuck in these apartments. They're going to bail. They're going to get out of this one, but they're being flanked. Twist is already in their spawn, so this bomb is going to get cut off. Plenty of time, but Twist could make this round a reality. This eco for Liquid, the challenge round. Well, it might not be a challenge at all. He spotted the barrel. He knows Fallen's at the top of middle, but he doesn't want to chase the gun. Just holding on instead. Fallen will check this corner, but who's going to get the better of the kill? It's Fallen. Pistol Master. Bomb now going to be picked back up by MIBR as Liquid got a gamble. Which site do they want to stack, or do they want to split?
Honestly, I'm splitting here. I guess they can go for the they can do it whatever they want. It's going to be a risk either way. And MIBR go back to mid. Obviously, this is because it's a lesser watched area, especially in low numbers. They can mid-round here, almost 10 seconds on the clock. They're going to try to cross. They beat the SIG. Fur absolutely destroys Nitro on that duel, and Naf has only got a deagle. He can pick up the SIG if he wants to. Oh my God, what a clean headshot. And it looks like he's going to go for the Hail Mary rotate, or actually feign presence and go back. He's into the market. The more time you wait, it's actually better for him. He just has to figure out where Fallen would hold from Cat if he thinks that he's going to rotate around. And there was the chance. Peek comes out, Fallen shoulder peek too good. MIBR are on fire.
Not what we expected, considering how this game initially started. I mean, not even just the first half, but even the first 4 rounds of the second half. Liquid starting to get, caught up a little bit. MIBR 6 rounds behind, but they're making it look good. AWP back out for Stewie. Yet to see Nitro on the CT side AWP. Stewie has not really found anything with it in this half, but let's see if that changes.
Yeah, he's actually not playing his usual spots more, but now we're going to see Liquid definitely start to wake up, go back to what they normally do. There's Stewie again, like jumped out, window in the connector by the smoke with support. But there's a congregation of the T's in the B-apps. And I don't know how much information was traded. One nade misses, but they still get some damage off. Smoke gets dropped early. They can wait this out. Lots of time left on the clock. A bottle goes flying past, fallen scope, and the T's, will they decide to execute? No, smoke plumes in their face. And now they're probably worried that they're getting called out. Oh my God, what a spam.
Unreasonable.
Yeah, especially with a SIG.
Yeah.
The wildest spray.
I can't control it for the life of me. But Lucas certainly can. 2 HP the difference. He gets away with that man advantage. MIBR grouping up for an A-side execute. Now this is where maybe we can see that AWP from Stewie shine. He's got Twist on the bomb site as well to deal with. Is Twist hiding in Ninja there?
It seems like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, just
like
holding the walkout
spot. Yeah.
So yeah, I love this angle.
Such a good headshot angle. And you're relatively safe from Palace. The wall protrudes a little bit in front of you. He's not as far back as he could be. So
doesn't want to be open to.
Most likely be cleared, but he's just so good in those positions. But he does go down. Taco, for free, takes him out.
And Stewie's getting smoked off as well. There's a gap in it, but does he realize there's a man on top of the stairwell? Thur finding a lead up in mid as well. Stewie has got to be the hero of this round, but he can't connect the shots. Molotov still at his retreat. Will hide inside of the smoke. No scope connects, but it's still a 1-on-4 Launders. It's done. Zeus is going to find it. And MIBR, they are just keeping on.
At what point does the conversation change? Double digits, on fire. Yeah, I mean, why not? You only have 5 rounds to go.
Liquid are really now regretting that round where they all just chased down Fall in the middle and gave him out like 4K.
Yeah, I suppose. But yeah, individual failures, some cool things still happening.
Poor Nitro there. And more pistols for Liquid. It's looking like a challenge half right now. MIBR putting them to the test. Heavy A-side setup, all 5 players here. In fact, no one towards B for Liquid, so MIBR's current setup looking good. They've got the bomb up in the apartments and a chance to push in further.
Yeah, we see where they're postured up. They've got a good chance. They scout, as they've been known to do, and that makes stacks a lot weaker. Okay, so they're trying to change presence, and they're starting to see these grenades that are leading them to the thought that it might be B. Long-range CZ will amount to nothing, and that's actually Taco and Zeus to combine for 2, getting their revenge on the B site.
Tag team. And Nitro, he gets spotted. Fallen going to miss a shot, but doesn't need to overcommit there. Knows they've already got the B site and the round, but he will take down Twist instead. This is looking like a done deal. Fallen just trying to piece together this final shot, but Nitro, what a shot from him. Zeus has stepped it up as well. Second kill for him, and MIBR 4 rounds away. Launders, this looked done.
Hey, this is one of the best score lines versus Liquid so far at this event. I mean, maybe they didn't take it seriously at first, but now they have to. And MIBR are doing a lot of good stuff, and they're making sure it looks solid. So why not? Keep it going. 15-4
this scoreline was, and MIBR have pulled back a monumental game.
This is also Zeus's best map, I think. You know, just having 13 kills now.
Hey, 13 kills against Liquid. I mean, that counts for more than just 13
Killing
kills.
a Liquid player 13 times?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, this could be the make or break though. Lee shutting down Fur fast on that A site. Flashes are good. Spray is better. They're on top of each other, tumbling and falling on this A site. Zeus is all that stands. Well, he's had a good game, Launders. He's going to need a great round if he wants to keep this one alive. Liquid 1 kill away from picking up the victory. Double nade down ramp. He can't even get through this smoke. What on earth does he do?
This would be something else. No doubt about it.
Oh, dear. Oh. What is going on?
First one's the hardest. Zeus down at 3 HP, minute and 15, and everything to play for, and absolutely nothing to lose. No expectations to take this.
Fake flashing through a smoke.
Just let him know he's still there.
Liquid are just waiting for him to make the move, and he's got an AWP at least, but he's smoked down on ramp. Give us another 15 seconds, guys.
Twist says, I want to eat. Tell him to go. All right, here it is. Time to shine. Kenny S? No. That fly takes him out, and that's game. It was close. It came back, made it exciting, made it show, but that's for sure.